and welcome to the Busted Knees and Pretty Trees podcast. The guys have made the journey back to HQ after traveling to the old fort. And what a great experience and education that was. The folks over at Historic Fort Wayne treated us very kindly.
Yeah.
We had the opportunity to explore the new old fort and the old fort. And with the help of frontier soldier and tour guide, Harry, we learned a bit of history about the old fort and also the old fort. And if you are interested in doing the same or donating to the rebuilding project, head on over to oldfortwayne.org.
Ah, wonderful plug, dude.
Yeah. That was an awesome cherry to top this season off with, and I think the guys would agree with me. I am Travis White, here with Bradley Greer and Patty Richardson.
Yo.
And today, we're going to talk about last season and all the freaking cool stuff that we did this season. We packed it in right here before winter started coming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Lord have
we
mercy.
really crammed in a lot of stuff there at the end of the year.
I learned way too much. There was a point during Harry's episode where I had no idea what to say. And I think I said in the episode, I know I said in this episode that I don't even I'm still chugging away at what was being said. And that's how I feel about this whole last season. It was just a lot of information, a lot of awesome stuff. We had guests. We finished up our gear stuff. That was huge for us. I mean, we said it in that episode, but for any listener, we started off this podcast. We were going to we wanted to make it at least to the point we got through packing your pack.
Yeah.
And in this season, we learned how to pack a pack.
Yeah, and everything, and talking about everything that you would put in the pack.
Every single farting thing.
And we drove to Detroit and met one of our guests in person.
Oh, two of our guests. Because we also drove to Detroit to talk with Dennis.
Yeah.
Yo.
Dennis and Birch.
Just unbelievable.
And we visited the Indiana Audubon Mary Gray Bird Sanctuary.
Yeah.
That was freaking sweet.
Which I want to make a date for us to go down that hummingbird one. Survive the Swarm is how they advertise for that hummingbird festival. Come on.
I'm down.
Survive it?
That I saw a sticker that said it.
The Swarm.
Sounds
The
kinda
Swarm.
dangerous, man.
I know. Sounds awesome. There's the news panther. Come on, be red. One last time, season 6. Lay it on us,
Very
playa.
good one.
Yeah, and I have a callback to what I think was, or no, it may have been last season. Remember when I did a story about scientists injecting radioactive isotopes into rhino horns?
Yes, I do.
And I believe you may have asked Patty if black rhinos were extinct.
Yes.
Okay. Well, boy, do I have an answer for you
I
tonight.
hope it's really good.
I'm not hopeful.
I'm not getting a vibe from Brad right now. He's not looking at me in the eyes.
Well, I got it. Here you go. You ready?
Yes,
You're sitting down.
I am.
A black rhino calf has been born
Yes!
in Kenya's Chaulu Hills. A monumental step forward in the survival of this critically endangered species.
Male or female, out of curiosity?
Oh, it's shit. I don't know.
Oh, that would be huge, right? Does that matter? That is it. I guess
Probably more females because
Okay.
one male can. Well, I guess they do want genetic diversity, but if you had 20 females and 10 males, the males could get 2 females pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's go, dude. Black rhino's back by 1.
How heavy? How heavy is a baby black rhino?
Oh man, I know a full grown one's like half a ton.
Jesus criminy.
Yeah.
Holy jamoly.
So the birth was recorded by rangers they work for the Big Life Foundation and the Kenyan Wildlife Services.
Okay.
So these are like the rangers that protect them from poaching.
Okay. Those dudes are fucking animals.
Yeah. We'll get back to a little bit about how they discovered it later because
Okay.
it's really it's almost kind of cute. The birth brings the number of black rhinos in the Chaulu Hills to 9 total. I got way more stats coming up for you.
Lay them on me because I have 1,000 questions.
In 1995, 21 years ago,
Okay.
there was 2,410 black rhinos across Africa, today there's more than 6,000 black rhinos.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, and then when I get into this a little in a second, it'll make more sense as to why you thought black rhinos were extinct.
Okay.
Because I kind of deep, because I've always wondered, like, I feel like you're always hearing there's only 2 gray or white rhinos left. There's only like, I feel like you always hear that, right?
Yes.
So I dug into like, what are the different rhinos? How many are left? What ones have gone extinct? So first, a rhinoceros, rhino for short, comes from a Greek term meaning nose horn.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not just a creative name.
Commonly abbreviated as a rhino. The color of the rhino, like in the name, black, white, it doesn't actually indicate what color they are. The white rhino came first, and they think it was like a Dutch term or something, meaning wide, because they're so big. And then they named the black rhino just because it's different from the white rhino.
Hey, all
So
right.
they're not actually black.
Yeah.
Like they're all gray.
I feel like I knew that, but I was like, every time I saw a photo of a black rhino, I'm like, what? I don't know. Maybe the shoulder blade is black.
Yeah,
Like, that looks black. So I justified that way.
Yeah, like maybe the base of the horn.
I'm just like,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
call things weird things. I'll go with it.
But they do have, I didn't record this, like some of them have 2 horns. Like it's like the shape of their heads, the shape of their snout, and like some bumps on their back. Like those are kind of the differences between them.
Okay.
Here's a rundown of some of the major like rhino populations. You have the white rhino, which is split into the northern white rhino, southern white rhino. This is in Africa. And as of 2013, the southern rhinos had an estimated wild population of 20,000 plus.
That feels good.
It's the most abundant of all the rhinos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the northern white rhino is all but extinct because there's only 2 living captive females.
What the fuck?
So southern white rhinos, 20,000. Northern white rhinos, pretty much
Genetically
extinct.
different, or are they just from different regions?
Yeah, they're somewhat genetically different. Like they're adapted to live in the different environments of where they're at. Because like black rhinos, there's a northern. I think they have like northwestern black rhino, but there's like 4 subspecies of black rhinos, and they're all like western, northwestern, southern, like they're directional. So the western black rhino is extinct, but
Wait.
the other 3 are still.
Hold on.
They
Can I
don't get
take it back
very
to the
creative with a rhino naming.
Well, no, they don't. They don't. You're right. Like it's not named off another like the first guy that saw one. You know what I mean? Like generally,
Yeah.
something like that.
Figure
But
something
I do
out.
want to take it back to the white rhino really quick.
Yeah,
Is this where I just read a story where they do have DNA from white rhinos because they understood that they were going extinct? So they pulled DNA or sperm or something?
yeah. I mean, I could see that. Like, what I was going to dig into that because I remember seeing that. Like, there's 2 females, captive females. It's one of those things, like, as far as we know, there's none in the wild. Like, nobody's seen them in the wild.
Right.
There could be one out, like a Tasmanian tiger's one that people
Right.
think may not be fully extinct.
So which black rhino's gone?
Western black rhino.
The western black rhinos. Do you know if they have any sperm?
West African black rhino.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I won't hold it against you.
No, I don't know.
No?
I don't think
sucks.
so because that was like November of 2011 is when they went extinct.
What's crazy to me about those extinctions, well, one that we're driving species to extinction, but less than that, I guess, is like that shit must have happened fast for scientists not to take count and be like, okay, we got to start like documenting this. We have to start collecting samples.
Yeah, I mean, in the 60s, there was hundreds of thousands of rhinos herds roaming Africa.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And I thought, what? It's just mass poaching? So it was the 80s with like the ivory and the rhino horn China.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Rhino horn China.
Well, I'm not trying to be grumpy, but also, fuck.
Did you know I also learned a new term when doing this research? Have you guys ever heard of extant?
No.
There's extinct, gone, dead. Extant is living organisms. because they're scientists, like they differentiated between like these scientists study extant.
Oh, so
species.
that's the opposite of extinct.
Yeah.
is
Wait,
extant.
so
Yeah.
what's something that? Wait, what?
It's the opposite of extinct.
Humans are
extant.
extant.
So there's too many?
No, they're still alive.
They exist.
Yeah.
Oh, so like zebras are extant.
Yeah. But then there's certain zebras that are extinct that
Like
are
the
no longer
zebra.
here.
Lion zebra.
There
Right.
was a story that we did that oh man, the turtle was named after an extinct zebra or something. Can't remember what it was. So there's the 4 subspecies in Africa of black rhinos. There's Indian rhinos in India.
Mhm.
There's Java rhinos in Indonesia, and there is Sumatran rhinos in Borneo and Sumatra.
Yes.
But the white southern rhino, is the most abundant.
That's cool. I didn't know they went out that far.
I didn't know there was.
Me neither.
I didn't know they were in it. And they said it's like the Wikipedia page said something about like the Java, the Indonesian ones. Most people don't even know they exist. There's only about 60 of them left in the wild, so they're on the brink as well.
That is crazy.
So back to the baby story, the kind of cute part. So they were out on foot patrol, these rangers, and they noticed tiny little 3-toed footprints right next to much larger footprints going through thick brush.
Oh,
They thought, some bitch.
some bitch. I know exactly.
Dirty son bitch.
Yeah, so they followed the tracks and then realized it was a baby. I think they called it a calf. And the mother was Namunyak, a 14-year-old female who's well known to the rangers and stuff.
Yeah.
But they noticed like she had recently gone absent from their trap cameras, like their trail cams.
Giving birth.
So they were, like her disappearance kind of sparked like a hushed hope, like, oh, she might be giving
Don't say it out loud. Don't jinx it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, then they found out she was definitely hiding something precious, and there's a little baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby.
Once they like found him, then they went back and started looking through more trail cam photos. I can almost picture it like a bunch of people standing around a computer screen and they're like clicking through photos, and then they land on one of the baby and everyone just goes crazy.
Hoorah.
Because it's like not only, so now they know that female, she can give birth to babies.
Yes.
Like this is, now we need to protect her.
And she naturally did this?
Yeah.
So it wasn't that injecting sperm?
Yeah, I mean,
or
they
anything?
didn't know. I don't even, the articles didn't say, because I read a couple of different articles, and none of them said like they expected, like they knew she was pregnant and they knew this was coming. It was like, she disappeared. She probably might be giving birth.
Let's go.
The baby is 6 months, go over 6 months.
She was hiding it for that long?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you think this is like huge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. This is on a nature reserve, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So, and what's cool too is the first 6 months of the rhino's life, and I imagine most species, that's the most dangerous. They're most at risk in that first 6 months to like predators and poachers.
Yep.
Every day now is survival just exponentially is going up. Like the chance of it surviving and making it to adulthood just like keeps going up and up and up.
Fuck yeah.
This is kind of a random question.
Go ahead.
How big is like a nature reserve in Africa?
Oh.
Average?
Well, here, I'll give you this.
Yeah.
So the Big Life Foundation employs 63 rangers that are dedicated to rhinos. Like they just patrol, looking for poachers, making sure the rhinos are good, checking in on them.
Are they on horseback, all badass?
No. So this year alone, those 63 rangers have walked a combined distance equal to crossing from Los Angeles to New York a total of 5 times. 63 rangers walked from LA to New York 5 times.
Holy
Combined or each?
Combined.
Moses.
It's a lot of walking.
That's pretty
That's
crazy.
a hell of a lot of walking.
Yeah.
What kind of boots do you think they got on?
I do know that those reservations or those reserves are just massive.
Yeah.
dude. I mean, because you have to think of the species that are on those. Like the reserves around here, deer, elk, moose at the largest, maybe grizzly for sure up north. That's for sure. But we're talking elephants. The sheer amount of wildlife that takes place in some of those reserves are just insane.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting is have you ever, you guys know of a meat eater?
Yeah.
Like Steven Ornella he's like a big hunter, but also a big conservationist.
Yeah. Like we've learned through most of the hunters we've talked to.
Yeah. Like it seemed like he was always leery about going to do a hunt in Africa. And he did one. And I just saw like they put all their episodes on YouTube. And that's the kind of show where I think they will go into a lot of that. What are the rangers doing? Like how hard is their job?
What did they hunt?
I'm not sure.
Because I gotta say,
Probably Cape Buffalo. I think I saw something about Cape Buffalo.
Okay. For some reason, like the big game hunting still leaves a little nasty taste in my mouth.
Well, and a lot of times it's like say this male has gotten a dozen females pregnant and he's killing calves so that he can get her pregnant, and it's just causing more harm than good to the population. That's those are the kinds of things.
And they win like I know.
It still seems gross.
For some reason, it's still just kind of nasty. It's like a little pill in my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
You know?
Yeah. I wish like hell, because I do like rhinos. They're probably top 3, top 5 favorite animal for me.
Really?
Especially like baby
top
rhinos.
3.
Maybe probably top 5, maybe top 10, probably top 5.
Dude, you can say top 5. I'm down with that. It's a fucking rhino.
I like a rhino.
I was kind of like,
I mean, where is it on your list, Travi?
It's probably top 25.
Top 25, a rhinoceros? It's a fucking prehistoric truck.
Well, while Travis, when he said that, I started thinking of like elephants, like all the other animals out there, like
and a rhino
Gorillas.
Doesn't stay in that, like
tigers, leopards, panthers.
That's 3, that's 4, and now you're
Grizzlies.
just naming all the big cats.
wolves.
Yeah.
Wolves is not up there with rhino.
No,
I mean,
rhinos are pretty
fucking
cool.
rhinos.
Would you put hippo over a rhino?
I would put baby hippo over baby rhinoceros, but not a hippo, not a full. Dude, those things are fucking terrifying. Dude.
Hippo, top 20.
But
Top 20 hippo?
Ooh.
Really?
I always think of Ace Ventura when he's like hiding and he comes up and flips his ears or something.
Oh, yeah, he was in that rhino.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Was it a rhino?
Yeah. Well, he's in the water with the hippos and he's acting like a hippo.
Yeah.
But yeah, then it gets kind of hot in these rhinos.
Hey, really quick, did you guys, this might be drive-by science, but I'm almost positive that rhinoceros are not like violent creatures for the size that they are. So I've heard like, no, I'm not telling anybody to go walk up on a rhino or anything.
They're capable of
Don't try to
violence, I
fucking
imagine.
hug it. But like, I think they're closer to like a bison in terms of like, they're not like, they're not just out there looking for lunch constantly. Like they're
they're herbivores.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's an easier way to say it. Hey, I'll tell you, dude, rhino is quickly on my top 10 list. I just want to throw this out. I'm not ashamed.
Moving on up.
Because,
Where was it before Brad told this story?
No. Well, it was maybe like a couple notches higher.
12, 13
13 maybe. But rhinos are awesome, dude. Have you ever seen a rhino with a full-fledged horn, like poached?
Especially like a double horn.
It's beastly, and
Those
it does
things
look like they have
pointy.
plates of armor.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
like it's a badass animal, dude.
And it is something where, like Travis, I know you probably are familiar with this now. The lattice structure of a crystal, the way
wow.
I don't know what you're talking
that's
about.
what makes it a crystal. What makes it a crystal is how the structure of the like atoms and everything are aligned and the elements that are in it.
Oh,
And the way that rhinos, their skin is like a cross-hatched. I can't think of what the stuff's called.
Chainmail or something?
No, like the what's like the hair made out of? Fingernails.
I don't know.
It's a word.
We're supposed to be asking you the question,
dang it.
buddy.
Their skin is basically like that, just like built up, and that's why it's so hard.
Let's
like
go.
it's like a certain kind of
Is it
design.
keratin?
I don't think it's that. That is like what hair is, but that's not what this word is.
See, if that fact doesn't put it up in your top 15, you're out of your mind. Hey, there he is.
Yeah.
Walt's telling us to get the fuck out of the News Panther, huh?
You guys.
You guys are rambling on too
Well, he's
long.
jealous. He's jealous.
Yeah.
Travis tried bringing up big cats, giving him a little plug, and I'm over here saying rhinos
Like-
are my top 10.
Fuck a panther.
Dude, tonight
That's what
after
he's
this,
saying.
I'm not saying fuck a panther. Tonight after this episode, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to put up my top 10, dude.
Oh.
Next episode, I'm coming in first. I think
Top
we
10
have
animals?
quite the guest on next week. But before Chloe talks, I am popping out my top 10.
Oh.
I'm coming hot, dude.
I'm
I'm
holding you to that.
Number one's
Okay.
gonna be hard.
I already know my number one.
Blue-footed booby.
No, well.
See that list is there's only 10 that could be in the top
Blue-footed
10.
booby wouldn't be. That would be like on my top. That would be like on my top 3 favorite birds.
Yeah.
Only because watching a booby waddle over to you, like I've seen enough videos of a
Yeah.
booby. But top animals, like straight up going. I mean, I claimed it on this episode. I'm going orca numero uno.
Yeah, see, I haven't even been thinking of
They're using tools, homie.
I haven't even been thinking of sea life in my top 10. That shoot.
Come
You
hot.
got the cuttlefish,
You promise?
octopus.
Next week we're gonna come. You guys want to do our top 5s next week, just super fast?
Oh man.
Top 5s?
I
Come
could
on.
I could
I
probably
thought
I could
the
be
only
boring.
thing we signed up for was you doing your top 10.
Let's do
And
top
then
5.
us ripping it apart.
Well, where we go one, we go all, Travis.
Then us ripping it apart.
Okay. You want to rip apart my top 10? Fine. I'm coming with my top 10. All right, dude.
Like, what about beavers, bro? Keystone species.
I'm going to take everything
It's a shit list,
I'm going to
dude.
take everything into consideration, and I'm going to plug through a top 10 list and see what you guys can do.
Gotcha.
But today we do in fact have a wonderful episode. If you guys haven't been listening through the last 5 seasons, the way we kind of like to end this is letting our hair down and going through a bit of a season recap. We enjoyed a lot of shit this season,
Yeah.
the last 9 episodes. So this just gives us a moment to take a step back, pop open a cold one, and just dive into a little bit of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Huh? So what do you
Yes, sir.
say we, turn back the dial, 9 episodes, and let's walk through them
Yeah.
together.
yeah, I got to check my list.
Okay.
I had
let's
to make
go.
a
Check it twice.
Yep. All right, so we are back, and we are going to get into this, dude. Season 6 recap. Woo! That is just my excitement. I can't believe we've made it to the end of season 6 with just a ton more for season 7. Tons more guests, tons more treats. I got a game night in store for you guys that is going to blow our socks
You
off.
brewing something up?
Dude,
It's
I
gonna
got
blow your.
brewing
It's gonna
something.
blow your own
It's
socks
gonna
off.
blow my own socks off. Yes, sir. My own smart wools are gonna be blown straight off these size 12 dogs.
Damn.
Anyway, what I first wanted to get into for this recap is let's take it up by episode 1, then a little bit further to episode 5, where we finished up our gear talk. Now, obviously, we are always going to stick to our core. We're always going to have gear to go over in one way or the other. But in terms of where we started this podcast, as I've alluded to earlier and in previous episodes, we said that we were going to keep this thing going until we finally got through getting you on the trail. We've covered things like how to plan a trip, how to read a map, what to put in your pack, and
We
then
did how to read a map.
not how to read a map,
okay.
but like the safety ways of making sure that you were plotting your points
Oh,
and
yeah.
understood, and open up your map prior to that kind of stuff. But then we ended with how to pack your pack, and I can't tell you how elated I've been. It just makes me feel like we've made it to a certain point in our lives, our maturity levels, things like that, that we covered how to pack a pack. What do you guys think? Like, that's crazy.
To be honest with you, I don't remember having that conversation, but you and Brad have talked about that several times.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
And I'm just like, oh, well, I guess we got there.
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
and when we did our backpacking trip a couple weeks ago, I realized, damn, I still don't know how to pack a pack.
Well, I think we've said in almost all of those episodes that you don't like figure it out until you're about to leave the trail. That's when your pack is most comfortable. But yeah, dude, I mean, go back to season 1. The first like 6 episodes are all gear. It is nothing but gear. So you could tell that when we first started this, that we know it, but that we very much wanted to start to build a backpacking, hiking podcast to get some of those older dudes, older ladies out there on the trail and enjoying what we enjoy.
Have you listened to that first episode in a while?
Dude,
Oh boy.
Yes, I did. Like 2 days ago,
Oh, wow.
I listened to Harry's episode again for like the 3rd time because that kid is just mind blowing to me. But then it's like because it was the last episode, it immediately went back to the first episode, and I listened to the
You
first
just kept
episode.
going, huh?
Yeah, man, it was Bazzy and I were both. We were driving home from Indianapolis, and we listened to the episode. And dude, I gotta say that like. Our attitude towards each other came off the map. I mean, like the sound was pretty miserable. A lot of it was really loud and then really gone. But that was back on our first equalizer or whatever that is. I mean, but we have our history of our sound appliances like right in front of us in studio, and you can see within the year of just the advancements we've made to now we're on Shure mics and with using the Rodecaster. It's just been a dream of mine, and I'm just psyched that we finally got done with that packing episode.
It's starting to look like Sweetwater in here.
Dude, come on in.
We're keeping him afloat, that's for sure.
Yeah. So that was the first thing. No other comments? I mean, Travi, you don't seem too impressed, but Brad, are you like psyched about that?
Yeah, this was a great episode. We did our first like road trip to meet a guest after interviewing him.
Yes.
That was awesome. We almost attempted to make 2 road trips
Yes.
to meet guests that were on the show.
Yes.
Got to meet Birch though. That was awesome going up there and meeting Birch, man.
Dude,
That might have been the highlight.
He's so inspiring.
that was your highlight of the season. I do want to get to that. That's one of my last questions that I want to ask
Spoiler
you
alert.
guys as to what is your highlight.
Should I beep that out?
Yeah. Beep, beep. That was awesome. And I could tell you were in it the whole time when we met Birch.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Do you want me to talk about our experience?
Dude, this is a season recap, and we are going to recap.
Yeah, that was the second episode into the season. So.
Was.
So we're nearly chronological.
Yes.
Very well. So the boys and I Subaru'd up, drove to Detroit.
Did you guys feel any bumps on the ride there?
Well,
Probably not.
first, we interviewed Birch like remotely, and that was awesome. Even just
had a great conversation.
Yeah, getting to talk to him.
Yeah, we're not even talking about going up there. Episode 2 of this season, it seems like a long time ago,
It really does.
was our episode with Birch.
That is pretty crazy. to
Yeah,
think
that
about.
is.
It was less than 10 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Wow. Time is flying. We are really
and
doing
like
all sorts of shit.
And the thing that episode I still remember, and it makes me chuckle, is Travis asking. He said something like, I imagine like there's got to be a lot of like rules and regulations about what you can and can't do. Like I imagine there's got to be some. And Birch said, well, I imagine there are too, but I don't know what they are. I don't give a damn.
Dude, he's a vigilante tree planter up
dude, it's
there with
fucking
the
awesome.
arboretum. Dude, awesome. My favorite part is when I think Travis told Birch that I touched the trees and all the blood rushed out of my face, and I felt nervous that this tree man was named Birch was going to yell at me, and then he was like, "No, you should touch all of them." And I was like, immediately vindicated.
And he said, "I don't agree with Brad at all."
Yeah, you should play on them. You should climb them. You should touch them, hug them. Like, oh, that felt so fucking good.
Got out there, and I think he was still kind of hesitant, but Birch was just like, "Do it, touch him."
Yeah. Oh, I was. I definitely didn't want to go like overstepping my bounds. I guess it's just maybe that's that backpacker in me that like I very much I appreciate everything from afar. I'm like my kid in any store.
Whoa.
I'm like, hey, don't appreciate it, but if you touch it, if you break it, you buy it. And I just feel like there's a mentality where I just want to like I'm gonna appreciate it from afar, leave no trace kind of a thing. But it's different apparently with Birch. At least it was very much inviting.
Yeah, I felt very I wasn't going to get in trouble for touching anything.
I thought it was hilarious that the whole time we were trying to be respectful and be like, we don't want to take up a ton of your time. We just stopped by to say, hey, because we really appreciate what you're doing. And we just really wanted to all visit this place together and see you. And then he was like, well, it's lunchtime. Like, I'll show you this one thing. And then whatever. And then that one thing turned into another thing. And we walked the whole freaking thing.
Yeah,
2.5
awesome.
hours.
Yeah, I would do it again.
And
in a second.
Yeah. And it's a very surreal almost experience because you're walking across neighborhood streets where there's lots where there's no houses. There's lots where there's houses where nobody's living there. And then I felt like maybe there were like 2 or 3 houses on each block that people were actually living in.
Yeah.
And Bert is trying to turn all of that space, that unused space, into forest. And he's doing a really good job at it.
So good.
And like meadows too.
Yeah. What he's doing, I mean, I use the word inspiring for most of our guests because I do think we land some pretty damn inspiring guests. But what Birch is doing in a city that I hold dear, that has a piece in my heart and has for a while, what he's doing in areas of that city is just incredible. Like when you think about this one man who was a teacher, had a love for this, would buy trees on sale from Home Depot and just plant them wherever. Yeah. Like that's this guy. And now he's got an arboretum. He's making, getting donations, getting trees given to him. And he's creating we walked for 2.5 hours through what he described was the hood and did not feel an ounce like the hood.
And he involves the community that still is there.
Yes.
Dude, when we stopped and the goats were out and the little girls were holding on to them, I was like, okay, this is cool. We're here. This is going to be awesome.
This is what I expected.
Absolutely agree. Let's move on to our next guest. We also went back up to Detroit. We talked with my cousin Dennis. For me, this was a special thing because Dennis and I have talked about getting him on this podcast for years or for a year. But from what I really liked about Dennis coming from the hunter angler point of view was that in his middle-aged life and having a new son of his own, wanting to get more into the education side of it and bringing kids onto it. So bringing people out to his area, making sure that his area is grown and good and healthy so they can bring deer and flora, fauna. He's not doing it in terms of a foundation or anything like that. He's just a normal dude. But boy, howdy, that was another just great, eye-opening interview that we did.
Absolutely. It's awesome that he's going to pass like that sort of ritual that it is nowadays, hunting and all that stuff, and doing it the right way and helping to conserve those places where you can hunt. And he's going to pass it down to his kids.
Yeah.
And that's really kind of how a lot of that happens, is from generation to generation.
Yeah.
That's where it gets in danger too, because if they're only like doing it with their sons, daughters, nephews, like that, they're not bringing outside people into it. So for every one of those that don't do it, the hunting community just dwindles smaller and smaller. And I think that's a problem they're trying to fix right now, is like the amount of hunters is becoming less and less every year.
Yeah, he was talking about that. I think you guys talked about that for a bit on the episode. That was interesting.
Yeah.
I guess
something you don't think about.
I don't think about that. I have never thought about that. I've listened to that episode a couple times since then, and that is the one point that kind of sticks out. And what I thought was pretty interesting is in that interview, he said that it was a lot was coming It was the actual hunters turning other hunters away from hunting.
Yeah.
And I would have thought that it would have been like media portraying hunting as just slaughter and all this stuff, you know, the stuff that you generally hear.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would have been more of that. And I think in the interview too, it came across that I was a bit surprised at like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, it seemed a little bit drama-y.
Yeah, I can absolutely see that. Like, because with podcasting and TV and all that stuff, hunting kind of became like a mainstream thing. And so people would want to go buy that cool camo, buy that cool bow or whatever that is, and not really have any experience doing what they're about to go do, you know, and that's not something that's handed down via tradition. So you don't know the etiquette of hunting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're just a guy that learned hunting off the TV show and you want to go out there and, you know, I don't know, like
one hundo, I would never have enough guts to be able to go like become a hunter on my own accord.
Yeah.
Like I'd be so nervous. I was walking into somebody's zone. I didn't have the right ammo. I was going out the wrong time, the wrong permits, the right place. Like, I mean, you very much have to be a bit tuned into somebody, like taken out by somebody, it seems.
Yeah.
But it didn't seem, that's not what Dennis was talking about more. It was more like what I can't remember the exact examples he was given during the episode, but
just people in like public lands, like saying it's public land, so it's anybody can go there, but they kind of claim their territory.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you were telling the story of the dude that dropped the cigs.
Yeah, on my grandma's property.
Yeah, that kind of shit. Like that's hunter v hunter, dude. That's not hunter v like vegan.
Yeah, the pastor at our church had always hunted on her land. He always asked her if he could, and she just lets him do it every year. And I guess it's pretty good ground back there because part of it you can't get to because there's a stream that goes over it and you're not allowed to build bridges.
Right.
So yeah, there'd be plentiful deer back there, and
then dude drops cigs and makes sure nobody else can go.
No, not him. Somebody found his spot, so because they were walking around trespassing, and they dumped a load of an ashtray basically where his tree stand was.
I'm not referring
that's
to
out in the
dude,
middle
I'm
of nowhere.
to the royal dude.
Did you think that dude? You know how you can get those back in the day? You'd get those ashtrays that were cup size, and
like
they fit in your cup. They sit in your cup holder in your car.
Yeah.
Like they just had one of those in their backpack. They just stuffed their cigarettes in.
Oh yeah,
and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna dump this thing on this guy's stand.
Back in the day, you could still go buy those at gas stations.
Isn't that crazy though?
Yeah,
that's like sociopathic.
Yeah.
To do something like that.
Well, we do have a couple more things. Let's finish off these guests, because it's new in everybody's mind. I understand that, so we don't have to talk that long. It was just last week. But dude, Harry, let's just quickly touch on what a phenom that dude is.
Yeah, that was super cool.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's one of those cliches things where like the older you get, the more you get into history.
Yeah.
But like that shit fascinates the hell out of me.
I definitely felt like a moment where I was like, damn, dude, my 16-year-old self would be kicking myself in the teeth right now. Mohawk and social distortion on the radio. I'd be like, nerd. But at the same time, dude, I don't think Harry's living proof that it's not age. He's 24, got into this game when he was 13. And 5 volunteers that are still in high school that come out. It's history. Yeah. And we all have our history. And that was so special for me because that is the history that is part of me and all 3 of us. Yeah. Because we all live here. We all call Fort Wayne home. And it wouldn't be that without that fort, without that
General
history.
Anthony Wayne.
General Anthony Wayne, which Ken Burns, American Revolution dude.
Yeah.
I'm on the 5th episode right now. Damn. And they talk General Anthony Wayne is a huge part of it.
Oh,
Because
nice.
him and George Washington were taking flanks trying to take this this fort, dude. I'm telling
They
you.
were shooting flanks.
Dude, are you guys Ken Burns fans?
I can
yeah.
see it.
Oh,
It's like a
absolutely.
movie in my head.
Yeah. I mean, dude, this is the new Ken Burns
He's
doc,
like, come
and I'm
on,
telling-
I got to
it's
go
a-
establish Fort Wayne. Let's get this shit over with.
This new one's a 7-part series, and the last episode's 2.5 hours. bro.
Nice.
I'm telling you. This is the one until the next one, of course.
Ken
Yeah,
Burns.
but this one took
Open a
him
big one.
years. I think I heard an interview with them, and he's been working on this one forever.
Yeah, I read something where, like, because there's no footage, obviously,
Yeah.
that they had to.
a damn shame.
They took reenactors back to Harry, and they reenacted a bunch of these battles and wars, and the way that he shot it was so it would still have this aura of like it was a shot from back then.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, really, I mean, I'm
Ken
not gonna,
Burns.
I mean, yeah, it's Ken fucking Burns.
Who
dude.
scored that bad boy?
I don't know who scored it, but I'll tell you, when they run the list of like voice actors or hosts or whatever it's called, that list just keeps on going, and
Yeah.
the names are fucking are like class A.
Is there a lot of like voiceover where it's like reading a letter back home?
Yeah.
Dear Mabel.
Yep.
The
Lots of that.
front line twas.
This ain't the Civil War, Brad.
No, this is the American Revolution.
Yeah.
Revolutionary.
America's first Civil
there
War,
weren't
according to
there
them.
weren't Mabels.
I don't
back
think they
then?
were Southerners.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's probably
it
true.
would have been a Southern/English.
Yeah. Anyway, Harry was fantastic from 18, 14, or 12 or something.
16.
Thank
oh yeah,
you.
sorry. Yeah,
All the
18,
way up
16.
to when Harry was finished talking. It was fan-fucking-tastic, and the red carpet that they released for us was just a special treat. We got to talk with Tom. We got to talk with Jennifer. We got to see the upstairs, the brig.
Yeah,
Like, that shit was crazy.
We about threw Travis in that son. of a bitch.
Yeah.
Why? What
Well,
I do?
you were breaking rules. No, I'm not. I'm just joking.
Yeah, well, I was looking for rocks.
Let's get away from guests. That was our 3 guests, and I think we all just learned an absolute shitload.
Yeah.
But one of our most popular episode of this season, and just kind of took off, and we've been getting emails from listeners like crazy, was our trip recap of the Manistee River trail loop.
Yeah.
Loop trail.
Yep.
That was not only a wonderful time, but just a wonderful. We clearly just nailed that
That was a
episode.
Great. Just the episode or the trip?
Well, both of it, but
We nailed both of it.
Yeah, we nailed both of it.
No, Manistee. I had no idea what. I went into this one blind as usual.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Had
surprise
no
Brad
idea
or
where
I.
we were
We get to
going.
the Tetons. Travis like, damn, these are some pretty big mountains out here.
We got to Manistee. We got to Manistee, and he was like, "I thought we were going to the Tetons." These don't look like. I'll tell you what, man. That John Denver's full of shit.
Hey, just whatever you put in front of me, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna give her a shot. But yeah, no, that place was that was beautiful. Like right at that, it was almost fall peak season. I'd say a week, one more week, and it would have been. But it was still, it might as well been.
Dude, a painting.
It was,
Yeah, because
it
some
was
trees
cool.
didn't have leaves already. Some
Yeah.
weren't changed already. Yeah, pretty sweet.
Those golden tunnels where there's just golden leaves all over the trail, and then there's still some left in the canopy.
Man,
It's just-
oh man.
Oof, I got a lot of good photos for sure.
Do you remember a couple times, or specifically the first time where we thought, oh, shit, the rain's coming? And then
Yeah.
it wasn't rain. It was just the wind blowing the rain off the leaves.
Yeah.
And it was just this nice little trickle rain.
It'd be
And
so constant, the wind, that it
Yeah.
would just knock it off as if it was just kind of sprinkling.
Yeah.
And the canopy was so high, like it's such old growth forest that
Yeah.
you couldn't hear the leaves rustling
Yeah,
really because
you
it was
couldn't.
so high up there. It was
And
awesome.
the leaves would fall kind of at the same pace as the drops of water.
Jeez.
It was freaking-
You guys, I'm salivating right now. This is like, I mean, because you're painting this picture, and I don't know if it's nostalgia now kicking in, like where I just remember all the best parts. But my God, was that I mean, I'll tell you, if you're looking for a manicured trail to hop on, look no further than the Manistee River Loop
Yeah.
Trail, because that was the best manicured, well put together trail. The way it escalated up the hills was just like the perfect. You just, take a breather at the beginning, pop it off. 5 minutes later, you're done, barely out of breath.
Yeah.
That was killer.
Barely.
You did not sound like you were barely out of breath.
Well, these muscles are a little rough, dude. A couple of those are a little rough, but it wasn't. I mean, dude, climbing those 1,000 foots, it wasn't like that. And I'm just saying, it was just it was enough to get your heart rate going a little bit, but you weren't ever going to stop.
Right.
I mean, that shit was. We met every deadline we had, if not further. That was a gorgeous hike. By all means, listener, get the fuck out. Kirk, if you're listening, that's a trail to get on, dude.
For sure.
Yeah, Kirk.
I agree.
Yeah.
And we have the Triple Crown now to do.
Oh, that's right. That beautiful group of women. Well, they were awesome.
They were older gals. They were really nice. They took our picture. I think they asked us because we were looking like a bunch of idiots trying to take our picture.
They asked me if I wanted to take a photo, and I had to turn them down because anybody that knows me as Blurry Pat. If like any photo that I take,
I thought it was Asterix Patrick's.
Well, that's only in my fantasy league. But in reality, in real life, if you don't ever ask me to take a photo, it's going to come out blurry. My hands do not stop shaking ever.
Yeah, I was about to set up a tripod to try to get a photo of us.
That would have been cool. But yeah, remember they asked me and I was like, I would love to, but you're going to have to get one of these other guys to do it. And because it's always like, it's off-putting because then I have to be like, I'm sorry, I really do want to take your photo, but it's not going to look good. You guys are going to look
and it's like we have an artist and a photographer over here.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they can get you covered.
Yeah, this guy's got a cannon on his chest.
Yeah, but honestly, I took the photos, and I don't think I did a very good job.
Oh,
I'm a have to.
That's the artist.
Ours wasn't very good.
Ours was great. I was hugging a tree with my forehead on it. That was great. And those women were out there doing it.
Yeah, doing 20 miles a day for 3 days in a row.
Go get it, girl, dude.
And
get it, girl.
I was honestly like, are you shitting me?
They were moving, dude.
Yeah.
Although we passed them a couple times.
Well, they were taking a little break, I think, and then we passed them.
Yeah.
And then we took a break, and
they
then
would pass us. Yeah, it became quite the fun little relationship.
And we had our Grumpy Old Men episode this year too, where we talked about how not to make people hate you on the trail.
I forgot about that. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey, those are always good lessons.
Oh
because you could go out there and really just
like we were talking about with hunting, like you need someone to show you the ropes.
Show you the ropes.
Give you that etiquette.
Just, be chill, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't be respectful and be quiet.
I couldn't help but notice, but you guys never follow the yield. The uphill hikers keep going. The downhill hikers stop.
Here's the thing with me is I'm aware. I'm like the first one to just move.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm going up or downhill.
But it's like you're like the person at the 4-way intersection that is supposed to go, but will kind of stop and go, stop and go. Yeah. You gotta just go.
Not the stop. I try to be like, I've given up because I get so angry.
Are you talking about
at a 4-way stop? And clearly the guy got there before me and he waves me on. And I just...
Yeah, but he's being gracious.
No,
but that causes more harm than good.
The rules.
Bubble.
No. Just follow the damn rules
that
and you don't have to do anything.
Dude, are you telling me that you wouldn't rather that than the guy that pulls out in front of you?
Just follow the damn rules.
Just go. Just get out of the way. Like, I'd rather you just go and get it over with when you're supposed to go.
Sourpusses.
What?
I just feel like if that gentleman or lady is giving you the go.
If everybody just sat and went, you go first, we'd never get anywhere.
That's not how it goes because you have people that are willing.
Travis.
Yeah,
we follow the rules and the norms.
Wait, so are you saying that I assume you're pinpointing
when you're going? Well, both of you do it. When you're going uphill, you stop.
Yeah, so fuck you, Travis. You're the guy at the intersection. I told you,
doing this. I've given up on it. I'm just like, I don't care anymore.
I don't follow any rules.
Just if you're, I'd say
Are you diligent?
I keep going.
You do?
Yeah.
I respect that game.
I think it's different though when you're dealing with people that also have like a pack and someone who is just like day hiking.
I think that's
Think
what
that changed.
that's my delineation. If you have like a day pack or like a hydration pack or something like that, and you're plugging through, you're wearing clogs or something like that, like you just chill out. Like when we came out of the Tetons, there was nobody that was going to get in my way.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to stop. I was moving. Yeah.
Yeah. You hated everybody at that point.
With the pack on, you have like a momentum that you just kind of.
Well, I just feel like there's
rhythm.
like
Don't stop that.
I'll
rhythm.
get, if you and me are both sitting at 55 liters on our backs and when we're both doing it, then I'm just going to be the gracious backpacker and move out of your way, say howdy as you walk by and like a high five. Best case scenario.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking.
But then, high five, best case scenario.
Dude, you know my hands out. I'm standing off to the side like hands
Then he
up.
would
Like,
go, oh, Bert, yeah.
hey, we got one, Brad. You know I would.
Oh, I would try to get a photo of that.
Dude, I just feel like if you're one and the same, then just be the gracious dude. If not, I understand the rules. I guess I don't
think it's being gracious though.
Yeah,
I just think with a pack, because I know if I.
Do you ever look at the side of the trail and think, I have a good spot to stop?
I'll
here,
do
so
that
I'll do
too.
that.
I think that's honestly what happens the most often. It's like, I got a good spot to pull off here. There's a nice shoulder right here.
Yeah, if one side's straight up and the other side's straight down,
Yeah.
good spots to pull over are hard to find.
Slim to none.
so.
Yeah.
Dude, on that trail, there was one time where I was tired and I misjudged my distance. I probably stopped like 40 yards in front of the dudes and just stood there.
I think I actually have a photo of you because you're facing the opposite direction that they're walking by.
Yeah.
And I do not have a photo of you because I was kind of I saw that happen and I was kind of laughing.
And I'm not sure if it was that one, but I stopped like 20 yards behind you, like, and then to walk through.
I think I remember that, dude. Because I remember saying hi to the guy, and he just kind of seemed a little bit bewildered, like, "Oh, what's this guy talking about?"
Yeah.
And it was shortly. I don't think it was too long after the first day. Like it might have been the end of the first day, if not close to the start of the second day, where this happened. And I just remember being like, "Oh, this is awkward." Why the fuck did I? Because then it was like, wait, I still have 30 yards to go forward, but then by the time I thought it was like, well, now they're 20 yards. Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah.
You were in front of me, and I remember them going through you, and everybody saying like, "Have a good trip."
Yeah.
Hey, it's a nice day, isn't
Weather's
it? Like,
nice,
all
isn't
that.
it?
Yeah.
And then there's enough distance between you and me where it would have to start over again.
Oh, you didn't get the
He wasn't in
I
on
had to do it. No, I wasn't in on it.
you didn't get the contact small talk.
You talked about that so long ago that you would just ride my contact talk.
And you don't have to say shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You can just
Patty-
give a nod.
Patty head is like, oh, yeah, that guy said
I
it
do all
all.
the heavy lifting. And Brad's like, yeah, there we go, dude. That was like first season conversation.
Careful out there.
Man, that was great, dude.
That's
That
hilarious.
contact combo, dude. Hey, speaking of trail etiquette in terms of contact convo, dude, Brad also came up with his own delineation of distance on this season as well, specifically on that trip, which I think is going to last for the entirety of my backpacking hiking
I'm
career.
working on a contract to have you guys sign.
You got it.
Yeah.
I'll sign
I will
it.
never
It's
sign
gonna
that.
lay out the rules and
I'll
definitions.
never sign anything you write.
I'll sign it in a second, baby.
Patrick won't even read it.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna sign it with my forehead, dude. That shit was so good because what it was is less frustrating.
Yeah.
Like what really pisses me off, and then after like the second day, is when you're like, "Hey, guy with the GPS, how much longer?" And they're like 2 miles. Like the first day, you're like, "All right, dude, I'm gonna hoof this bitch 2 miles." But then 2 miles goes down, and you're like, "Oh, another 2 miles," and then you just start getting like pissed.
Yeah.
So that second day, you're like, "Hey, how far?" And they're like 2 miles. You're like, "Fuck you." Like, that's not true. It's going to be 5 miles.
And I'm like 2 miles, but I have no idea.
Right. But in terms of Brad's new delineation, it's like 3, 4, or 2, 3, 4 miles, and you're like, all right, I can manage that. I'm just going to shoot for 4. We might end up on 2 or 3, and I'm going to be happy.
Yeah.
And that's not because we don't know where we're going. It's because
they're never accurate.
They're never accurate.
Never.
And the trails are actually kind of shifting all the time, especially ones that are on like embankments or whatever, where they could collapse, especially up there by Manistee.
Yeah.
Everything underneath the trees is freaking sand.
Yeah.
So that stuff just falls off the sides of the freaking hills.
Yeah, I think it worked. The funniest part was we were finished the trail. We were on the road going back to the car, and there was a sign that said boat ramp like half a mile. And I was like, hey guys, we got 0.25, 0.5 to 0.75 miles left.
That was so good. I hope we keep that going for the life of our backpacking hiking career.
We're definitely keeping it going.
I just put the max, whatever the max is. That's
well, and
believe.
what's funny too is if it's like it says 5 miles, but I think it's probably more like 6, then that'll be the bottom. Like I'll be 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So I always sandbag it a little now too.
I like that. I like that. Hey, does anybody have anything more to comment on this last season, season 6?
No, I think it was a pretty fun season.
Awesome,
we got out there and did a lot.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just what we did on the podcast. We all got out and did
adventures.
It started getting cold out. The leaves started falling. We were like, holy shit, this is kind of our last chance to really go out camping and whatever without buying some extreme gear at this point. So we went up to freaking Mary Gray. I went down to Hoosier National Forest. Brad went to freaking Texas.
Oh shit, dude!
Like, yeah,
we didn't mention that we did go to Mary Gray with 4-time podcast guest Chad Fitzpatrick, the Birdman.
Chad,
and all of his beautiful family.
Yeah. Everybody brought everybody
we got to
with
meet
them.
the family.
Yep. Everybody did bring everybody. That was such
That's
a
like a
fun
song.
Yeah, everybody
brought everybody at Mary Gray.
Ooh, we're gonna have to get that down, dude.
Oh, shit.
Copyright. No, that was a pretty fun experience too.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, it was great.
Well, okay, that's season 6 then. Really quick before we wrap up, dude, I want to give a little look into the future. We have a whopping season 7. It is going to be fun. We have Chloe from LC Nature Park right here in Allen County. We have Matt Herbert from the Nature Conservancy Great Lakes program. He is doing wonderful work. We have Kayla McGuire from Fort Wayne Metals, where Brad and I work. She works with the EH&S department. So I just think it's going to be interesting learning a little bit about what a big corporation does in terms of making sure that our environment stays the way it is. And then we have our crossover pod with Justin Neely, dude, from the Cultured Dudes. We did an episode with him last season, I think, or 2 seasons ago.
Last season.
Gosh damn.
Travis won Jeopardy.
Travis won Jeopardy, and now we have a chance to get him back on our pod. So super excited about that.
That'll be cool.
Enjoy bringing over the podcast dudes into our studio.
Hell yeah.
So we have a ton coming up next season. If you've been tuning in, if you're an old listener, new listener, make sure you stay with us. Season 6 was a fucking blast, and we have no doubt that season 7s are going to blow your mind as well.
Are we just getting lucky with our guests?
I think we might be.
They've all been freaking awesome.
You goddamn right, senor. Take us out, Brad.
Take us out, Brad. And everybody else, thank you for listening. Keep on sounding.
See ya.